Hey guys, Bronco Carl 92 here. It's Saturday, I think August 4th. Look what's back. Dodge. We were looking at this truck after we gave it back to Mark, and the truck definitely sits low on the passenger side. I measured it, it's about an inch. So he plows with this truck. He's got a very large 8.5 foot Western V plow for it. And as you can see, the truck kind of sits low in the front anyway, because these trucks tend to do that. So he asked me about putting a set of springs in it. So I went to S&D Springs in Long Island, and I got these heavy duty ass springs here, and I got a set of Bilstein shocks that are on the shelf. So we're gonna pop these babies in there. The springs here are made by a company called Tough Truck, and these are the 2.5 inch leveling springs that are heavy duty, designed for use with plows. Anyway, let me get the Bronco out of the garage, and let me get this truck jacked up, get the wheels off, and we'll start yanking springs. Alright, so I've taken a measurement on the wheel wells on both sides. I did from the ground to the middle of the wheel arch on the left side and the right side. On the right side, I've got 39.5 inches, and on the left side, I've got 40.25. So we'll get this thing jacked up, and we'll get these springs swapped out, and I'm hoping that we'll see about 42 inches overall on both sides. 42.5 inches, because it says it's a 2.5 inch lift. So I'll put you back on in a bit. Alright, so got her up in the air. Looks like what we got to do is there's 3 nuts up here, and then there's the screw on the top of the shock, excuse me, the nut on the top of the shock. You can take the tower off, and then we could probably pry these springs out. What I did on my Dodge, when I put my I put spacers in my truck, which I probably will pull out and put springs like this in mine if this all goes well. Actually, I stuck a bottle jack in this area here to push the suspension down to get enough room to get the spring in place. So, but we'll take you along in a little bit, okay? All right, so I got the top nut off the shocks. Now I'm going to pick the tower off. Going to be able to be accessible from the top. We've got the through bolt for the shock right there where that hole is. So let me see if I can find something to get in there, and I'll put you back on in a second. Alright, so we've got the tie rod undone, and we've got the lower shock bolt out, we've got the upper shock tower out, we've got the sway bar link disconnected. So should be able to pop this baby out of here. Maybe we'll pull the shock out. gotta remember, springs have a lot of energy on them, so this is probably a place to be a little careful. Where's that bottle jack? Okay, so with a little help from my friend the Porta Power, because the bottle jack wouldn't fit in there, I've pushed down and I actually got the spring out. And there's the old spring on the left and a new spring on the right. So as you can see, they're about the same length overall, but obviously much stiffer. So let me throw the insulator on the top and I'll stick that sucker back in there. Okay, so let's take this new spring. That was no fun. Slipped in without any trouble at all. Let's take that. That's pretty good. Nice. Alright, shove the shock in there next. Ooh. Look at that. That is a fancy ass shock. I guess that explains why it was $80. Okay, so alright, so we got our spring and our shock installed, and actually while I was here, put a new set of brake pads in. I didn't realize that they were that worn out, but well, so onto the other side. Alright, so onto the driver's side. That's right, just drop all the parts. Quarter power. Alright, so old spring's out. Let's see if we shove this new one in there. Wonderful. So I'll just shove the shock in here. So that's over here. And switch out these brake pads. We should be good to go. Okay, back in a sec. That, so I just have to put this on the top, and I guess change the brakes, put the wheel back on. So. Yes, in case you were wondering, yes, it's hot today. 90s. I like it. Yep, so there she is done. I measured, she's just about 42 inches now at the wheel well, so we got a good 2 inches of lift out of it. I think the truck looks really nice now that it's flat. Sits level, drives good, rides good with those nice new Bilstein shocks in there. So anyway, the sun slaughtered the hell out of me today. I don't know. I drank a lot of water. I went through 6 bottles of water. That's a lot for me. The umbrella helped out big time. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.